Yo, what it is? It's your boy America's Poet. I'm here to do my interview with On Point with Summer. With Summer, yo, check that out. Watermouth.
Yeah. That was Angel Without Wings from America's Poet, baby, and he is here in the building with me live. Summer Gonzalez from the On Point with Summer show, where it's always summertime, baby. We got America's Poet, like I said. That song, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. He's here to talk about that and so much more. So much more.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you for having me.
Thank you for taking time, man.
No problem.
I've been waiting. You know I've been waiting.
Yeah, no problem.
Now, I met you a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't even hear you. I didn't even hear you do anything at the event that you were at Area 7.
Yeah.
Okay. When I heard your name, it caught my ear, I would say, but you caught my eye.
Yeah.
The reason being is because I'm a poet as well. I like to write. So I kind of had a feeling before I heard you do anything that I was gonna like you. I just put that in my mind. Okay. You remember when I came up to you and I was like, listen, I gotta go because it was like, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to hear you, but look, give me a call. I wanna hear your music.
Yeah, I remember that.
I love you. I love your style. I love your music. I'm so happy to have you. And I'm so glad that you did get it to me.
Yeah, but it's all about the approach. You approached me, and I was like, because everybody always tell me, I always have people around me in events that say, hey, that's the person to talk to. So everybody's like, yo, you need to get to her. You need to get to her. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna try to get over there, but I was like, I'm hoping that she stays to see me perform, and then I'll go, because usually I try to sell people with my performance, and then I go approach them.
Yeah.
Because that way, it's kind of like, oh, what do you do? Instead, you already know.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. But I was like, yeah, I got it. And then when you came to me, I was excited. I was like, oh, I got the card.
Here she comes, run. No, but you know what? Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah,
everything happens for a reason. It's so funny that I didn't know that was going on in your head that night. Tell everyone who might not know who America's Poet is yet a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm America's Poet. I was born in Fort Lauderdale, raised in Pompano. Um, I started writing music when I was 9 years old. Put it down for a while, and then like when I was 13, I started to write again because I wanted to be cool. Because all the kids in the neighborhood was writing. And a friend of mine, he was like, yeah, why don't you come rap with us? And after that, I just started, rocking with him, and he taught me how to write, songs, put them in the right order, format, and stuff like that. And from there, I just started to develop myself.
Yeah.
And try to become a better artist. At first, I was just doing mainstream music, and then I ran into somebody who told me, like, okay, you saying something, but what are you really saying?
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I thought about it. I'm not really saying anything.
Yeah.
So I went back and I really like reinvented myself, you should say. I just went into the lab and I just started writing like poetry style music. Like I was, instead of having flow or nothing, I would spit it like spoken word over beats. And then my friend was like, you know what? This is what we're gonna call you, America's Poet, and that's how all of that got started.
That's how you got your name.
Yeah.
You said, because you said you were a bad kid. It's not me. I ain't saying you was bad, but you said you was bad.
Yeah.
And there's different definitions of bad. You know, there's children who are destined to be performers.
Yeah.
You know, and may act out in school. And I think that's probably what you were.
I don't know what it was with me in school. I was horrible. I would say I was horrible. I did a lot of bad things as a child. Like anybody that know me will tell you that, this kid was crazy. That's what they used to say about me all the time. Like this kid was crazy.
Well, your life changed at a very young age due to having to being picked up by your parents.
Yeah.
And you know, I mean, my son used to do this. I mean, he didn't throw dust, but you know, he's an artist now. You know, so I said, you know, you were just destined to be a performer.
Yeah.
But I was at the school every week, pretty much. And I would put him in the back seat, and I was like, you better not, you know. So, what did your mom do to kind of calm you down? What was it that she did? It was something special.
She first she tried beating me. She beat me a couple of times, and my dad beat me, and then that just wasn't working. I'll be good for like a few days, and after that, it just wasn't working. So one day I was sitting in the backseat of my dad's car at his job, and I was just wilding out, and it was just like, going crazy. Then my mom got in the car with this notebook that she got, like it's like a little notepad about this big.
Yeah.
And then she said, "Here, do something," and gave me a pen. So I sat back there and I just looked at it, like, what am I supposed to do with this paper? I'm just looking at it. What am I supposed to do? So I just said, you know what? I heard a Will Smith CD, a whole Will Smith song. So you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna rap. So I started writing a rap. I still remember the song. It was called "Bringing the Heat."
Can you spit a few bars?
I don't remember the verse. I just remember the title.
Oh, okay, okay.
But I was like, let me just write something. So I started writing it. I called it "Bringing the Heat," and I was just writing it, and like the rhyme scheme, everything was horrible. It was my first song. I was 9, so
Yeah. What do you?
Yeah. So after that, I just wrote. I just kept writing. After that first song, I just wrote, and then I just stopped. And it just kept being bad.
Yeah.
It like calmed me down for like a while, and then I just like, you know what? I got back in school. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go crazy.
Yeah, yeah. So, but then every time you were bad, you started reading the dictionary to increase your vocabulary.
Yeah, I had to. I was bored, and I was looking around the room for something to do. Cause my mom took everything from me, video games,
TV,
toys,
all that.
everything. Nothing. I couldn't do nothing. So I was like, you know what? I see this Webster dictionary, picked it up, and I just started reading it. And it was just interesting to me because I was like, that's what this word means. That's what this word means. So like, it got to the point where my parents or anybody couldn't say anything around me, and I didn't know what it meant.
Yeah.
So that's how I just sit. So I got fascinated with that, and I kept doing it.
Yeah.
Even when I wasn't on punishment, I'll sit outside in front of my house with my friends out playing. I'll just read the dictionary.
Power of words.
Yeah, very powerful.
Wow, I love it. I love it. And so the notebook, you still have it?
Yeah, I still have it.
Okay, so do you ever go back and
I go back and criticize it.
Do you? Yeah, because we're our own biggest critics, so or our own worst critics. You should.
Like occasionally I find something in there that I think is interesting. Like, whoa, like maybe I can reuse this or something. But most of the time I'm just like, oh, what was I thinking?
Yeah, but it's so cute. It's really cute. And shout out to your mom, for like figuring that out,
Yeah, my mom, she does things she does a lot of things that help me out accidentally, whether she knows it or not. Like she does.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So where are you going to be in 5 years? What do you see yourself doing 5 years from now?
5 years from now, I see myself. I see my company being a complete success. I know that's like something that everybody want to see as success, but I feel like the plan that I developed, I feel like it'll work. I feel like I'll still be an indie artist because I'm not really interested in signing a record deal, because I don't want to compromise myself. So I see 5 years. I see my company doing great things, and as an independent artist, doing everything possible at the time, everything to succeed.
And your company, Watermouth, Watermouth, Mouth.
With an F.
Entertainment.
Yeah.
Watermouth. Explain it. I mean, I think I know, But I don't want to like, tell them.
Reasoning behind word of mouth was, we're a label full of spitters, how you would say. We're a label full of spitters. I have like all the whole company. We sign nothing but lyricists. Everybody a lyricist on the team. Everybody,
Hmm.
like, everybody carry their own weight and have their own different style of doing things.
Right.
So, that's how we really came up with that. So he came to me, he's like, well, the watermark is the name. I said, well, let's use that. He said, okay, let's go with it. So we went with it. We made it legal, and it's officially our name, and we just started picking people up. And
I love it. Talk about that a little bit.
Watermouth Company has an extension. We don't just do music. We have a film company.
Hmm.
Where we do music videos. We take pictures for weddings. We do everything. I just recently, when I say everything, we do everything. I just recently did a funeral, which
Wow.
sucks, but
Yeah.
it's just a part of the job.
Because I've had a couple deaths in my family last year, and people are making videos, and it's good because
Yeah,
some people may see it as morbid, but actually it doesn't come out that way. They come out, it's like a memory,
yeah,
with pictures of everything that they did with the family. Well, at least that's what we did with our family members, and
yeah.
it's a beautiful memory.
Yeah,
So yeah.
some people mourn differently. Some
Yeah.
people like videos, and some people just feel like it's unorthodox.
Yeah.
I feel like however you feel like, however you want to get over it,
Mhm.
that's you. That's you. Because I mean, I'm going through it right now. My father passed like 2 months ago. Not
Wow.
even actually a month ago. Actually.
Wow. Sorry.
So so it's however you get over it. Because I mean, I have my struggles. So
Yeah.
like what I do is how I like kind of cope with it. I put
Mhm.
on his jewelry every day. Like the
Oh.
jewelry I'm wearing now is his.
Yeah.
So I wear that every day. It's kind of like a reminder to him.
The first time I got to see you perform was at Art Bar.
Yeah.
You threw down.
Yeah.
I mean, there were great performances that night. I mean, when I say great, you guys, you don't understand how much you're sleeping on these indie artists. I mean, the
Yes.
local
Yes.
artists need to be promoted in the area. Their grind is, your grind is probably harder than, I don't know,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of talent out there.
A lot of talent. I feel like the indie artists that are out now,
Mhm.
that are grinding now,
Mhm.
could save the music industry in itself. Like
Yeah.
hip hop, I really believe that because a lot of people complain, especially indie artists. A lot of people complain about the state of hip hop. Like oh, hip hop is dead. Hip hop is trash now because of the music that comes out. I feel like in order to be the change, in order to change things, we have to be the
You
change.
you have to be the
So,
change. Mm.
as rappers and as indie artists who are lyricists are making good music. Period. That's better than what's coming out on the radio. That's what we need to be. That's what needs to be pushed.
Yeah.
Everybody got to be on the same page, even with the people that listen,
Yeah.
especially the people that listen, because what really affects what goes on the radio is the listeners.
Mhm.
If nobody calls up, like for example, a garbage song comes out and you got 150 people calling requesting that song, they're gonna spend that.
You're gonna keep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So if you want to change that, make sure that record doesn't get spent. Don't call up. Don't
Yeah.
listen to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. But I feel like a lot of indie artists out there are great, like great artists.
Yeah, there are. And speaking of that, my show is going to be expanding. We are going to be live streaming radio in the next couple of months. And what I plan for this show, this company, is really like a world for the indie artists because we are worldwide. I mean, I have listeners in Uganda. I have a loyal listener. His name is Anguyo. I don't want to mispronounce his name, but he's in Uganda and he tunes in all the time and listens to the show and he supports hip hop artists over there and there's people like that all over the world. So I know if it's reaching that far, it can reach even further. And
Yeah.
so we want this show to be a live stream radio show. Um, not on Thursdays because I'll always be doing the in studio guest show, but I'm going to be streaming the indie artist music live on the air. Um, all day.
That'd be great.
And that way you can get your music out there and everyone can hear it. And other just not coming on this show and letting them hear it one time and then going to the archives. I think it's a wonderful thing, and we all need to just come together and start supporting the indies and going out to the shows.
Right. Absolutely. It's very important to support that, because if you don't, stuff is just gonna stay the same.
Yeah.
And that's good, like, cause there's not too many radio stations that are putting out indie artists and playing indie music. Like, it's like, well, how do you get your chance if nobody give it to you?
Right.
So it's like, I kind of got to take it now.
Yeah.
But we all have to come together and just help each other out and say, all right, this is how we're gonna do it. We need to do this together.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like you said, showing support, come to people's shows and stuff like that. That's very important and really helping it and starting a movement.
That's it, a movement.
Exactly.
You have a show coming up at Art Bar again, right?
Yeah.
Is it the 19th?
Yeah.
Talk about it.
Art Bar, August 19th. Circle Click is putting it on. It's gonna be even bigger than the last event. And we're gonna Watermouth is actually one of the sponsors, along with Bellaroma and several other people. And it's DJ Nigel is doing the event again. He did an excellent job last time, and it's hosted by Young Press. So it's gonna be fun. It's a party.
I want to play "Say I'm Crazy." Talk about it a little bit before I play it.
Say I'm Crazy. Man, I was in a deep depression when I wrote Say I'm Crazy. Again, like I was struggling with I was really struggling with myself, and I was going through so much, and I was just really trying to figure out who I was. So I decided, to write Say I'm Crazy, because a lot of people say I'm crazy because I do things different from Leah Father. I actually show compassion to people. I'm like sympathetic to certain things, and things that people should say I should be like, cold to.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, well, if I believe in this, you can say I'm crazy.
Yeah, okay, let me, 3DP Magazine, baby. 3DPmagazine.com. This magazine is classic. It's talking about dining, dancing, and designing all over 3 counties, Broward, Dade, and Palm Beach. And it is amazing. It's got everything in here. It even highlights upcoming artists, indie artists. So if you want your company or your business to be advertised in 3DP Magazine, get at them, 3dpmagazine.com, or give them a call at 561-541-0456. And check this magazine out. It's quality. Another magazine I want to let you guys know about is Hot Hair Magazine. I talk about it every week, and I always say hot hair, but I need to let you know it's spelled Haute, baby. Haute, hairmagazine.com. This is just a template that I'm showing you, but it's coming out in the fall. It's going to be on all the newsstands, letting you ladies and gentlemen know all you need to know about hair, barbershops, beauty supplies, and all of that. Hit them up, hothairmagazine.com. Both magazines are under 3 Diamonds Productions, baby. They know how to do it. We are live in Classics Recording Studios with our guest, America's Poet.
Yeah.
We are just, I'm blown away by the song. I know what you mean when you say, like, you may feel a certain way about something, someone else over here may feel a different way, but it doesn't make either one of them wrong.
Right, exactly.
You can say I'm crazy, but maybe I am.
Exactly.
It might be wrong, it might not be wrong.
Exactly.
So I love that. I love that deepness. I love all of that. I really, who does your beats and everything and your music for you?
I basically do it myself.
You do?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I do it. everything is like one stop shop. And
Yeah.
it's just like I write, record, mix, make the beat, all of that, everything.
All right. So yeah, one stop shop there. All right then.
Yeah, I do it all. Yeah, you gotta do it all nowadays. Especially when you're a struggling artist,
Yeah.
you just if you can't do it all, it's hard to get things done.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. Talk about why you grind the way you do.
Um, I grind the way I do is because one, I don't want to feel like I'm wasting my time.
Mhm.
One, because a lot of people spend so much time doing nothing and so much time, doing things that are insignificant.
Mhm.
So I don't want to feel like I'm wasting my time. Two, I want to, be able to, like, I've never been about fame. I just want people to hear me. Like,
Yeah.
I just want to be heard, and
Yeah.
people to be like, the reaction I get from my music, I love, because like the best reaction you can give me, instead of saying that's hot, saying yo, I felt that.
Yeah.
Like, and a lot of people do that, and that's why what makes me work so hard is like I just like want people to know that you're not the only one that goes through this stuff,
Mhm.
and that there is ways out of it, what you can do to change it. So it's like I write my music in a way that they understand that, and that's what makes me grind so hard, because I know
Yeah.
there's a lot of people that go through a lot of stuff,
Yeah, there's a
like
lot of
a
stuff.
lot more than me. But then some people
Mhm.
that go through things but take it hard. Like, look, your life isn't as bad as you think it is.
Yeah.
There's always somebody going through worse. So that makes me grind like a lot harder than I would normally grind. And then
Mhm.
on top of that, my family, make sure my family's straight.
Straight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like for the rest of their life, they're just straight. They don't have to worry about much.
Mhm. Mhm.
So those are the things that really drive me and motivate me.
I'm walking away, which is the video that I've been playing all this week about you or of yours, and I think it's so positive.
Yeah,
We talked before we went on the air about people's misconception
yeah,
of your music and of your style. You're talking or spitting about things that people may take hard,
yeah,
but you do have you have a solution.
yeah,
You have a solution to it. So that's what makes it beautiful.
yeah.
Because you're not just sitting out there complaining and throwing these things out there and saying, oh, well, but you got the solution.
Right, exactly.
And that's what you did with Walking Away.
Yeah.
Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, like you said, there's a solution to it. Walking away is a solution to a lot of things.
Mhm.
A lot of things that bug you. Some things you just gotta walk away from and just come back to later.
Yeah.
And like struggles with arguments, especially arguments with people, fighting people, and all that stuff. Just walk away from it. Some things you just gotta, really just take into consideration and just leave.
Right.
And even with like family issues, sometimes you gotta walk away from family too.
Yeah.
So it's it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's once things become overwhelming, just leave, take a breath, go somewhere, think, come back.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, 9 times out of 10, it ain't as bad as it seemed when it first happened.
Walking Away video, you guys did that. You
Yeah.
guys shot the video, edited it, and everything.
Yeah.
Check it out. I have it posted on my page on Facebook under Summer Solstice. You can see it on YouTube. You must have it on yours. But the video is good. What I like about it, and I mentioned to you earlier, is the effects that you used in the mirror.
Yeah.
Just explain that. It's so powerful. That's why I want you to.
Yeah, the mirror effect of me just really looking at myself in the mirror, and the mirror starts to rap back to me, and really, it's like me and the mirror is kind of having an argument. It's like I'm having an argument with myself, and that the me that's in the mirror is the me that I'm frustrated with. It's like that's the one that he's the one that really just doesn't care about much or anything or anybody. He just does what he wants, say whatever he want to say to people, act the way he want to act, and I'm not that type of person.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm really a nice guy.
Mhm.
So I'm not that. I feel bad about a lot of things. So with that other side of me, it's kind of like. Get out of here. You kind of you're annoying me now.
Yeah, it's like the good. Yeah.
It's like good versus evil.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, you're annoying me, and I kind of like I guess the good in me kind of showed in that video and took over,
Yeah.
took control.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes it's like it goes with the theme of my mixtape. I have a mixtape called Versatile too. It goes with that entire theme. Um, the mixtape, if you've seen the cover is me on my knees with my hands out and shooting myself. And another me standing above me shooting myself in the back of the head. That's the bad me kind of taking over and taking the good me out.
Yeah.
And then, you know, even from the intro is basically me battling myself, like good and evil, and walking away was one of those tracks where I kind of like really voiced my frustration about, you know, the bad side of me.
And the good prevails.
Yeah, the good prevails in that video.
Yeah, I like that. A positive scene at the end. I like your style. I don't know, I'm just, not that, you know, I don't want to say it because I love every guest that comes on. It's really hard. The show goes out to the troops.
Yeah.
And if you could just send a shout out to them and let them know that we still know what they're doing.
Absolutely, absolutely. America's Poet, just want to, you know, say thank you to the troops for everything that you're doing. It takes a lot of courage, a lot of bravery to go somewhere far from home and fight for us so we are safe here. So, you know, it's a very powerful thing, very honorable, and I have the utmost respect for the troops. For Twitter, @America's Poet. Everything is America's Poet. Or if you're lazy, you don't feel like doing all of that stuff, just Google me.
Google. Google, baby. Google. Hey, if you guys need to redecorate your home, remodel, you need work done on your home, the place to check is yoyislist.com. It's YOYISLIST.com. She's got like contractors on there that can give you, you know, come and fix your house up, do whatever, all in one place. yoyislist.com. Check it out. It's my girl.
Check that out, because I might need that myself.
Definitely, definitely. America's Poet has been in the building live with Summer Gonzalez on the On Point with Summer show. A little bit of walking away.
Sure, no
should I play it a little bit so you can do it, spit over it, or you want to just go a cappella?
I'll spit over it.
All right, cool. So, thank you once again, America's Poet in the building. We play Walking Away as we walk away tonight. Troops, God bless you. Okay, I just want to make sure that the troops see me, because I always want to do that to the troops, because I love you guys. You're in my heart. I'm praying for your safe return home. God bless. America's Poet, Walking Away.
Who the hell are you to criticize who I am? Whether you like me or not, I don't give a damn. Frontin' telling everybody you really care, but when I needed you, you wasn't there. You say it's unfair that I care so much, but turn around and say the feeling isn't there. Deny everything, maybe my vision is impaired. Like I ain't see the subliminals, and I ain't writing this because I care. I'm writing this because a lot of BS in the air, and I got it on my chest, so I'ma put it in the air. I'm going through so much, but still strong enough to lead a team, and damn it, I have so many nightmares, but still brave enough to dream. You acting reckless, pointing your finger at me. Okay, I'll be the bad guy. Yeah, that's me. And I'm telling you and your cheerleader right now, you don't wanna mess with me. I'm having a bad year, so it's nothing for me to empty a clip on you and put the gun to my ear. Commit suicide, death I don't fear. So before I erupt, I'ma walk away from here. Yeah, I walk so many miles, so many fake smiles on my face. People trying to break me down. How much abuse can I take?